Alright guys, just wrapped up this 2025 AT4 1500. It's got the BDS 2.5-inch Elite system. This is their full coilover conversion with a 35 1250 20 Toyo RT trail on the factory 20-inch wheels. This one came to us out of Georgia. Really nice looking truck. Now with this being an AT4, they come factory with a 2-inch lift. So with the 2.5 on top of that, sitting around 4.5 inches, depending on how the coilover is adjusted. Now with 6.2, we typically adjust these up around 6 to 7 rounds to get it to set level, where it will be noticeably nose down, and it also doesn't align as well with it being sitting that low in the front. And what I'm referring to there is the actual preload on the coilover. I can get that to focus. There you go. Like I said, this one is the adjustable reservoir. So you got your high speed and low speed adjustments here. As far as clearancing, got the clearance, the very corner plastic valence through here, your inner plastic liner through there, and then just the inside edge, what would be right here of the mud flap. Pretty minor trimming for this setup. Give you a view from underneath. Now you can see we've got really good angles. Axles are perfectly straight. Nice view of the Elite coilover and the BDS upper control arm. You get their 3-piece skid plate system. Get back a little further here. Give you a full view of the truck. Now they do have a 4-inch version of this as well. It would go on top of the factory 2-inch AT4 lift to net a total of 6 inches. So if you're comparing this truck to, say, an elevation with a 4-inch lift, they're going to be pretty much the same depending on how the coilovers are adjusted. One thing I really like about the Elite system on these half tons, I mentioned this in other videos, they mount their reservoir outboard, so it actually goes through the frame rail and sits right here, where it's very accessible to adjust your high speed and low speed compression. And not only that, it just looks really killer sitting in the fender well. I'm not gonna lie, they are a little bit of a pain to install. You do have to unbolt the bed and slide this between the bed rails and the frame rails without scratching it. We typically wrap them in tape to make sure that doesn't happen. And in the back, you got your 2.5 shock body back here. Here's your 3-inch rear block. It comes factory with a 2-inch, so you actually net 1 inch additional rear ride height. And then your bump stock 6 inches there. Really good looking truck. Also got one that's a little unique. We got this single cab long bed in here. You don't see many of these, especially getting lifted. So I'm sure we'll do a video on that one too once it's wrapped up. All right guys, that's gonna be it on this one. Just make sure you like the video, subscribe, stay tuned for more.